present you Fakhira Safra binti Amra, the Catfish.
Before I start, I would like to share something with you. In the last few years, an increasing number of people have become a victim to a delusive online crime. Based on the best VPN or RG records in 2018, about 18,000 people have been catfished according to the FBI. Many reliable resources individuals believe that the actual number of catfishing cases is much higher, but a lot of people refuse to come up and justify out of pure embarrassment. I think everybody has heard about catfish, but hardly knows a lot about it. Catfish is someone who pretends to be someone they are not, using any social media platform to create false identities. The term catfish was inspired by a documentary from Nev Schulman based on his love story. Back in 2010, Nev Schulman met a teenage girl who lived in Michigan. He fell in love with her even though he never met her. At first, it was supposed to be a documentary of himself meeting his so-called dream girl. But she turns out to be a miserable 40-year-old mom. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to move on to my first point of this speech. Going back to the basic of this, which is why do people catfish? There are many reasons of why do people catfish. Some of them are ops for revenge or to blackmail. In these cases, they have a specific target to whom they wanted to catfish. In the other hand, some just do it out of boredom and curiosity, which can lead to a slow, spiraling addiction to catfishing. However, one of the biggest reasons why do people catfish is because they don't feel confident with who they really are. This is proven based on the physiological research conducted by an Australian Consumer Commission to investigate on this matter. A few people who self-identified as a catfishers were gathered for an online interview. Based on this interview, one of the respondents said, people started to stop talking to her if she tries to send her real picture. So she thinks the only way to have a relationship is online with a false identity. Next, I will go briefly on how to detect a catfish. There are a few obvious red flags if you are talking to a catfish. First, they never want to show their faces during FaceTime or video call. Next, they seem to be nice to be true. Or the pictures and their posts make them like a perfect model. Or they have a job that requires them to be in a lot of different places in the world. Hence, it will be used as an excuse to avoid meeting you in real life. As the last remark I have just made by now, allow me to move on to the last part of this speech today. I already imagine how the statistic of catfishing cases will be increasing due to this COVID-19 pandemic because of the loneliness and lack of social interaction. So, please do check on your friends sometimes. All of my beloved friends out there, please do check and confirm with who you are talking to right now in online before you plan to go further. A little paranoia goes along the way. It's a crazy twisted world we are living in. Thank you for these opportunities. That's all from me. Thank you.